You know what I mean?
Probably.
So tonight's one times are sponsored by Joe and then sponsored by Dino. So Joe, give us a one time, bro.
So one time I was
It's all fucked up, bro.
I was out for a couple of days, and I went to work that one particular day. I was driving with my brother, and I remember on the way home from work, we smoked a couple of fatties, had a couple of beers, and by the time I got I lived in this little studio apartment in the Bronx at this point, and I passed out right away. I was out. And all of a sudden, I don't know how many hours later, I felt somebody rubbing my head. And I woke up, and there's 40 people in my apartment. It was a fucking intervention. It was for me. It was a fucking intervention, right? So my sister's rubbing my forehead.
Joey.
Yeah, right. Joe. No, it was more Joey. And I got best friends there. The family priest. Now, you got to listen to that one because he comes into play a little bit.
Yeah.
The family priest, brothers, sisters, good friends, neighbors. They were all so concerned. Like, Joe, you got a problem. You got a problem. And the first thing out of my mouth, they wanted me in rehab that day.
Yeah.
And the first thing out of my mouth was, I can't go to rehab. I got to pay my rent.
Yeah, duh.
Fuck, I hadn't paid my rent in like 6 months, man. It was
Eviction notices on the door.
Yeah, right. It's just stupid shit, right? So I'm down to about, my normal weight at that time was probably 170 pounds. I was 132 pounds when I went into my first rehab.
Nice.
I was like, nice and slayed.
Yeah,
All
nice
sucked
and
in and
slayed.
shit.
Healthy.
Right?
Healthy weight.
Yeah, healthy weight. So my brother,
You're fighting weight.
Yeah, that's fighting weight.
so my brother was he was the head of the union I was in, and he called up this particular rehab in Yorktown. It was called Addiction Recovery Center, and they didn't have any beds. But my brother he was kind of like a bigwig in Westchester at the time, and he got me a cot in the hallway.
Perfect. Just
In
what
the
you
hallway.
need.
Yeah, just what the fuck I need. So 2 hours later, I was on my way to rehab, right? So I walk in the door, and it's a co-ed place,
Perfect.
and there's a chick there. As soon as she's the first one I see,
For love.
yeah, no.
Married.
I love her.
I fucking hated her from the second I looked at her. And until I did some step work on myself and realized it was because she was just like me. That's why I hated her. And I just fucking hated her.
Yeah.
I hated her.
Fuck that bitch.
So now you had it right. Fuck that bitch. I wanted to kill her for no reason at all. So now you're there anywhere from 30, 60 to 90 days, depending, right? Whatever. So my insurance covered, whatever it was, 35 days. So I'm there for the 35 days. I'm waiting for that family priest that was at the intervention to come pick me up.
Yeah.
And the girl that I saw when I walked in, she was still there. They were in this big community meeting downstairs. And I said, you know what? Before Father Ralph comes, I'm going to get this bitch.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, I know you do.
Told the thing.
I never
haven't
told
heard
it on the fucking
No,
I haven't
podcast.
heard it.
Dino probably.
Maybe,
You never heard it? So
maybe.
anyway, I said, I'm going to get this bitch back. For what? I don't know. She didn't fucking do nothing to me.
Yeah.
She didn't do nothing to me at all. So I went into her fucking bedroom and I shit on her bed.
Oh my.
I took a
with
shit.
it?
Yeah, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. I shit on her bed. And I took her pillowcase and wiped my ass with her pillowcase.
Yeah.
I left it. I left it there, right? So here's the best part of the whole fucking story. I get the ride home from the priest. 2 months later, I'm at a Yankee game. I'm sitting there with my girlfriend at the time. And I see about 10 rows in front of me, there's this dude, Frankie, who was in the rehab with me. So I get up, Frankie! And he gets up. Now, you're at a Yankee game. There's thousands of people there, right? He says, you sick fuck. I know it was you shit on that girl's bed. I know it was you sick mother. And I'm like, my girlfriend's looking at me. You shit on somebody's bed? No. He's
I would
just
never
kidding.
do that.
I would never do that. Never do that. So there's my segment of one time I shit on a girl's bed.